What I want to say.
Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, you know, actually, I really like the presentation by my friend, Honorable Kiari. He's my very good friend. And he spoke very, very eloquently, as he always does. But Honorable Speaker, it's really in order. Is the Honorable Kiari in order to insinuate that by the Right Honorable RAILA Odinga bidding for the chairmanship of the African Union Commission, he will be ending his political career? Where does he get the impression that Raila Odinga's political career is about to come to an end?
Did I hear you?
Raila Odinga is just 79 years old. Just 79 years old.
Did I hear you, the Honorable Kiari, to
he said that that is a better way of ending his political career.
Did I hear you saying that?
He said that.
Okay. The Honorable Kiari, did I hear you saying that?
Mr. Speaker, I would not want to dilute the honor that we were bestowing on the former Prime Minister, Honorable Raila Odinga. And it is not lost to members in this House, no less the leader of minority, that the Honorable Raila Odinga has had a very long and illustrious political career, to the point that this would be the apex of his politics if he were able to ascend to be the chairperson of the AU Commission. This would be the highest honor bestowed on a gentleman who has had an illustrious career. Mr. Speaker, that does not amount to an upward displacement, and I do not wish in any way to retire the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, because his presence in the politics of the country and this continent is still needed, and Mr. Speaker, and his service is still desired. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
I personally don't believe that this House is not suited to discuss any of these matters the two of you are sparring over. We are ill-suited. We cannot determine anybody's fate, whether positive or negative, in that regard. The next member to speak on this matter, the Honorable Ngusia from Mwingi West.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to add my voice on this matter of national dialogue. Mr. Speaker, you would recall that when we started demonstrations, I advocated for dialogue in many media houses, Mr. Speaker. And I thought it was the only way to help in Kenyans. And from the onset, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate my party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, for steering this committee very well, together with the majority leader, Kimani Ichung'wah. And of course, Baba accepted all what was included in this dialogue, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I love the way the matter was conducted throughout the country, consultation after consultation. So many people participated, and this committee was able to filter what is more critical in our country. And we propose the following, Mr. Speaker, and that is why I'm supporting this dialogue committee. Number one, restructuring and reconstitution of IBC. Our IBC has already been labeled, and we have one constituency which is not even represented in this House, Mr. Speaker. And for us to do this, we have to have a properly constituted and also restructured IEBC very quickly. Expansion from membership of 7 members to 9 members. Mr. Speaker, I think it is a good idea. Let us not see, or rather witness again, what we saw in the last elections, Mr. Speaker. That is point number one. Point number two, there was time for resolution of presidential elections petitions. This one, we move in from 14 days to 21 days of hearing the petition of the president. And most of the time, when we have had this, when I recall, Mother Koome was so under pressure, actually, to meet the deadlines of these petitions. And sometimes when the judiciary is under pressure to come up with a conclusive matter like this important issue, Mr. Speaker, it needs a lot of time and consultation to make sure each and every evidence is heard, Mr. Speaker. The other issue was entrenchment of funds into the Constitution. We have been out of the court. We have been in court many times, Mr. Speaker, questioning the legality of NGCDF and GAV. Mr. Speaker, if at all we are going to move out of this chaos every time, and every time governors actually being used by people who have got vested interest in this matter, we should put this matter into rest, entrench the CDF, GAV, and even Senate Oversight Fund into the Constitution, and will be able to make progress on this matter, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the other issue, of course, is a very important one, which was establishment and entrenchment of state offices of leader of opposition. You realize that most of the time, this house we have got only minority leader and minority chief whip. But Mr. Speaker, assume